Let's now turn our attention to ODM primaries, and Governor John Mruttu and Wundanyi Member of Parliament Thomas Mwadeghu have been campaigning vigorously ahead of the ODM primaries today. Voters will decide who between the two perennial rivals will carry the ODM flag for the county's governor during the August 8th elections. We do understand that voting was thrown into disarray in the morning following delays in the delivery of ballot boxes and arrival of clerks from Mwatate. All right, let's now speak to our reporter Francis Mtalaki, who's joining us from Wundanyi constituency in Taita Taveta County. Well, Francis, we understand that the morning was not all good for this particular exercise. How are things now?
Well, good afternoon, Akisa. The exercise here at Sacred Heart Mwakibibi Secondary School has begun. We can indeed confirm that it began some minutes to 12 o'clock. But as you can see behind me, the queue is very huge in terms of the locals who have been waiting here since 6 a.m. in the morning. But we understand that from what has been happening since yesterday, when the governor complained on a number of issues with regard to this exercise, and we've been able also to speak to his main challenger, who is the Member of Parliament from this constituency, which is Wundanyi constituency. He has dismissed those claims and saying that the County Elections Board is comprised of 3 persons, and 2 of those persons were selected by the governor himself. He only provided 1 person from his side, and so these issues should not be cropping up at the last minute. And so Mwadeghu is saying that as the exercise is continuing, that he is also pleading to the County Elections Board here to be able to extend the time, given that most of the locals here have been able to come early, but the exercise began a little bit late. Akisa.
Francis, the blame has majorly been put on a standoff between the incumbent Governor John Mruttu and his rival, of course, Thomas Mwadeghu. Could you confirm this, and what exactly are the residents on the ground, or the people on the ground, are saying?
Well, Akisa, we've been able to talk to some of the locals here, but they seem not to be concerned with the intrigues between these 2 gentlemen, but they're saying that for them it is a matter of exercising their democratic right. That is why you are seeing most of them who are still here are waiting and saying that whatever time it takes, they will stay here so as to participate in this ODM primaries. And given that this is an ODM stronghold, and then this issue should be taken seriously. But also the current Member of Parliament from this constituency, who is Thomas Mwadeghu, says that he is still waiting for an official communication from the National Elections Board with regard to this matter. Remember, he has been dismissing those claims, and so it will be good also to listen maybe from what the National Elections Board in Nairobi will be saying with regard to this. But he also complained that why is this issues coming at the 11th hour. And another issue, he's saying that these issues were also canvassed at the county level, and so there should be no issues that could come up. And also some of the claims that the governor has been saying, that there were a series of meetings, that the Member of Parliament from this region has said that there were no meetings, and is now challenging the incumbent, who is Engineer John Mruttu, to provide evidence for that matter.
Francis, thank you very much for that.